And we've got an all-football highlight reel lined up for you this week. Thanks to David Holtzford for compiling our highlights this and every week. Keep your videos coming to David by sending them to the email address on your screen. Thompson High School's playoff magic continued in the Class 7A quarterfinals as the Warriors of Coach Mark Freeman beat previously unbeaten Auburn 34-21 to move into the AHSAA state semifinals for the 8th straight year, dating back to 2017. Powered by a standout performance by quarterback Trent Seaborn and a typical dominant defensive effort, Thompson was able to hand the Tigers their first loss of the season with a 34-21 win. Seaborn completed 19 of 23 passes for 205 yards and 2 touchdowns, and also broke the game wide open with a stunning 73-yard scramble in the third quarter, setting up a Thompson rushing touchdown. Key moments included Seaborn's 19-yard TD pass to Darian Mosley, a 72-yard scoring strike to Dedrick Kimbrough, and a fumbled punt by Auburn that shifted the momentum. Thompson's defense, led by edge rusher Jared Smith and cornerback Anquan Fagans, stifled Auburn's star playmakers, holding running back Omar Mabson to just 56 rushing yards and applying constant pressure to quarterback Jackson Kilgore. The Warriors outgained Auburn 375 yards to 326 despite having fewer first downs. With the win, Thompson advances to host Class 7A Region 2 number 4 seed Enterprise, which beat Baker in the semifinals this week. The Hoover Bucks of head coach Chip English secured a dramatic 32-29 triple overtime victory over Opelika, advancing to the 7A semifinals to face Thompson this week. The Bucks are making their 14th semifinal appearance in the large school playoffs in 15 years, not making the semifinals last year to snap a 13-year streak dating back to 2009. Hoover jumped to an early 16-0 lead with 2 touchdown passes by quarterback Mac Beeson and an Opelika safety. The Bulldogs rallied back with 23 unanswered points to take the lead 23-16. Hoover tied the game in the fourth quarter with a 6-yard touchdown run by Beeson, setting the stage for overtime. Both teams traded field goals in the first 2 overtimes. In the third overtime, Hoover quarterback Jude Williams intercepted a pass to foil Opelika's scoring opportunity, and English called on his place kicker Matthew Dabes to clinch the win with a 20-yard field goal, his third of the night. Beeson led the offense with 189 passing yards and directed the crucial fourth quarter drive, while the defense delivered key stops. Hoover outgained Opelika slightly in total offense, 281 yards to 276 yards. The visiting Bulldogs also made a tremendous effort in the hard-fought playoff game. The Bucks, now 10-2, travel to Central Phoenix City Friday for the 7A semifinal round. The Red Devils beat Vestavia Hills 41-21 in their quarterfinal match to earn the 10th straight berth in the 7A semis dating back to 2015. The Muscle Shoals High School Trojans of coach Scott Basden defeated defending Class 6A champion Clay Chalkville 31-21 in a dramatic second-round playoff matchup at home, advancing to the quarterfinals for the 3rd consecutive season. The game featured a back-and-forth fourth quarter with 3 lead changes. Aaron Fry contributed significantly for Clay Chalkville with 2 rushing touchdowns, including a 45-yard score on the final period, while Muscle Shoals quarterback Cade Clemens connected with Anderson Flippo for the game's only passing touchdown. The turning point came late in the game with the Cougars driving deep in Trojan territory, trailing 24-21 with less than a minute remaining. The Muscle Shoals defense stepped up, however, forcing a Clay Chalkville fumble, and sophomore Christian Pritchard scooped up the ball at the Trojans' 26-yard line and sped for a 74-yard touchdown on the return to seal the win. Muscle Shoals took the ball with just over 3 minutes remaining on a 5-yard TD run by Natarian Hampton. Muscle Shoals faces a tough road test against Class 6A Parker High School in the quarterfinals at Birmingham Friday. Parker High School's Thundering Herd went on the road in last week's second round of the Class 6A state playoffs and beat host Mountain Brook 28-7. The win sends the Herd, coached by Frank Warren, to the quarterfinals this week at home against Muscle Shoals. Led by a standout performance from running back Naheem Offord and a dominant defense, Parker clinched a berth in the 3rd round for the 2nd year in a row. Offord showcased his offensive prowess with 3 touchdown runs of 2, 1, and 14 yards, and the Herd defense defense forced 3 turnovers, including interceptions by Timothy Merritt and Talton Thomas. Running back Terrence Gaines also made a significant impact with 186 rushing yards, including a 63-yard touchdown on the game's 3rd play. Mountain Brook struggled to capitalize on opportunities, leaving 10 points on the field due to a failed goal line gamble before halftime and a late turnover. Parker advances to host Muscle Shoals in the quarterfinals after Muscle Shoals' upset win over defending champion Clay Chalkville. UMS Wright High School, coached by Hall of Fame coach Terry Curtis, won a defensive battle over Andalusia 7-6 in the Class 5A state playoffs and moved into the quarterfinals to face Region 1 rival Viger. The Bulldogs pulled out a win thanks in big part to the outstanding performance of junior defensive back David Lott. UMS Wright scored early in the first quarter when quarterback Max Fowler broke a tackle and scrambled around before connecting with Bo Wills on a 28-yard touchdown pass, followed by a crucial extra point from Kingston Fan. Andalusia, coached by Trent Taylor, also a Hall of Famer, responded quickly with a 73-yard touchdown run by Derek Jones, but Lott blocked the extra point to preserve UMS Wright's slim lead. The defenses dominated the rest of the game, with UMS Wright limiting Andalusia to just 113 total yards and forcing key turnovers, including a pivotal interception by Lott in the second half. Fowler managed 106 passing yards for UMS Wright, while Perry Hand led the Bulldogs' rushing attack with 69 yards. Viger beat UMS Wright in the regular season 30-14 and has yielded 25 points since then in the last 8 games. The Wolves of coach John McKenzie beat Eufaula 41-0 last week and didn't allow the Tigers to get a single first down the entire night as Viger posted its 2nd straight playoff shutout and the team's 5th of the season. And that's a wrap on this special football playoff edition of AHSAA TV Weekly. We'll see you right back here next week as the playoffs get even more exciting and intense. Thanks for watching.